Hello. Today I want to talk about the importance of teachers and the reason it's so important that we hire great teachers. Besides you as a parent, in my opinion, teachers are the most influential person in a student's life. First of all, I believe the board made a great decision in the hiring of Richie Boland. I'm already seeing positive things he is doing. I was fortunate to have some really great teachers when I attended Howe for 13 years. I still, to this day, hear their words of encouragement and their wisdom. Teachers such as Janie Finney, Donna Jarma, Joetta Penn, Betty Mullins, Larry Macon, Pat Stewart, and Norman Bennett, and even Donald Gilstrap as my principal, starting in middle school and following all the way through high school to graduation. At the time, I actually didn't like him, but soon realized that he was a great man who had his heart for what was best for the students. I had the privilege and honor to actually speak at his funeral. We now have teachers such as Amy Price, Ashley Armstrong, who is now teaching my 6-year-old granddaughter, Crimson. She was a first-year kindergarten teacher at Howe and taught my now 21-year-old Matt. Both are the reason Crimson now wants to be a teacher someday. Pre-K teachers such as Mrs. Watson and Alicia Wilson, their students really love them. Intermediate is where I've taught the least. We have teachers such as Stacy Wilson, who happens to be one of my neighbors, who is retiring this year. She will be sorely missed. I see her and our former superintendent walking in my neighborhood every so often. I spent most of my time at middle school. There are some great, awesome teachers there as well. Mike Mutchler, special education teacher. That man actually deserves, in my opinion, extra pay. I subbed in his class once. He has great kids, but they require just a little more patience and attention. He has kids with ADHD, autism, and dyslexia. I actually don't know how he does it every day. One kid even challenged me talking more than me. As you know, I talk a lot. They are great kids. One of my favorite classes to sub for was English second language. They are the sweetest kids. One, as she was leaving my room, looked back and said, "I wish you were my teacher all the time." I have no idea what I did. I always tried to say something encouraging to all the students. Amanda Garza, I witnessed her challenge her students in her English class to do better. Linnell Phillips, another excellent teacher. As an aide, I watched her teach. Angela Davidson, another longtime teacher that students have a lot of respect for. She attended Howe as a student and had some of the same teachers that I did. She teaches science. I asked her one day if she ever walked on her hands as our former teacher, Larry Macon, did. She said no. Clay Wilson, long tenured principal at the middle school. He is an example of how to be a principal. I admire him a lot. He is a great Christian man. He was at the middle school for both of my sons. He will be greatly missed. When he retires this year, he is going to leave a giant void, and Paula Lashley has some big shoes to fill. Linda is the secretary at the middle school, and she is awesome. She helped me with a lot of things. The middle school was my favorite. The kids made me laugh. I could probably write a book on the funny things that middle school students said. The high school has some great teachers as well. Mr. Snicker and Mr. Anderson in Ag. They are creating leaders of tomorrow. Angie Liss, whom I highly respect, she is now a legend with her 32 years experience at Howe and 36 years overall experience. I actually attended Howe with Angie, same time as her, and I have known her family my entire life. She is irreplaceable. I'm always amazed at how much her kids love her classes. She always made band feel like a family. Julie Cook, whom the kids love also. I subbed for her for the students. They were instructed not to play their instruments. I actually had a hard time keeping them from playing their instruments. They love her class. She will greatly be missed when she retires this year. Miss Garrity is the secretary of the high school. In the morning, she always had a smile on her face. I've actually taught several of her kids. There are too many great teachers to name. I feel if elected to the board, I have a great understanding of the needs and wants of the students and the teachers. I definitely don't know everything, but I will be very involved board member if elected. Teachers want a new middle school. It's coming. I also somewhat have an understanding of what the students want. I laughed when one of the high school students said, the new high school needs to have a food court with a Chick-fil-A. The most requested item from high school students is, we want to wear shorts. We must be prepared for growth. At one of the bond meetings, Kevin Wilson said 12,000 homes are slated to be built within the Howe ISD district. Howe is projected to grow within 5 to 8 years to 15 to 18,000 in population. We must prepare. I believe it's important to hire good teachers. Howe has had some great teachers who are leaving behind a legacy in our students' lives. We have some great teachers now. I promise you, the parent, I will be a force on the school board to help recruit great teachers. You will never hear me say teachers make too much money. Most don't do it for the money. The value of a good teacher supersedes the value of money. Teachers make an impact on students not only now, but in the future, helping to create the leaders of tomorrow. I would appreciate your vote on May 2nd. Thank you.